3 tips for dealing with dog emergencies. Have you ever thought about what you need to do should your dog or another dog ever suffer a serious, life-threatening injury? What if they have a severe allergy to an insect bite or a bee sting? It's great to know your vet's phone number, but what if something happens during off hours? What if you don't know where the closest emergency animal clinic is located? Ugh. Enough with the questions already, right? Any emergency is stressful and scary. And one involving that furry little 4-legged member of your family is no exception. The toughest of owners can be instantly reduced to helpless balls of mush if something's wrong with their dogs and they can't figure out what to do. 1. Preparation is key. The key to getting through a veterinary emergency is preparation. You may think you have that covered with a first aid kit and having the phone number of your vet handy. But what if there isn't enough time to move your dog? You need to be well versed in some of the more common animal emergencies just in case a situation ever arises. And hey, if a situation never arises, you'll still feel more confident knowing that you can deal with one. 2. Know how to care for wounds. Did you know that you shouldn't use hydrogen peroxide on a bleeding wound? Nope. It slows clotting to the area, which means your dog could lose more blood than he would if you didn't use the peroxide at all. The best way to treat a deep, severely bleeding wound is to apply a clean cloth and hold it in place for 5 minutes, then tape the cloth to the wound. That original cloth should never be removed. That also slows clotting and should instead be layered with more clean cloths if blood soaks through. 3. Know what to do about poisoning. Did you know that certain varieties of toads, salamanders, newts, and other amphibians are poisonous if licked? Hey, guess who loves to hold little woodland critters in his mouth? Your dog. If you notice your pup drooling, whining, and wiping at his mouth after a trip into the forest, get him to a clean water source and rinse his mouth thoroughly. While the poison can be fatal if left in the mouth, it's fairly easy to cleanse from the tongue and glands. Now imagine all of the scenarios that can happen to your dog, from fractured limbs to choking and everything in between. Do you want to risk not knowing how to handle them? You don't have to anymore, since I've written Secrets to a Healthy and Happy Pooch to help you learn how to cope with nearly any emergency as well as have the basis for handling all of the everyday and lifelong problems and situations you'll face with your dog. From choosing toys to cancer and everything in between. It's all in the book, as well as how to create the most effective first aid kit and handle the most common emergencies. Listen, even the most experienced dog owner needs a little help and advice now and then. Secrets to a Healthy and Happy Pooch is a constant source of help and advice. If you are looking for an informative book dealing with everything to do with dog health, then you can't go past Secrets to a Happy and Healthy Pooch.